Okay, and this is how I do these basket weave nails. Wow, clearly I can talk. So we're just going to go ahead and on this yellow background, which is a Yayoge color, we're going to go ahead and come in with some dots of black. And actually this black is the solid cream from Modelones. And I do believe I actually cure this before I make the lines. Honestly, guys, this is my 5th attempt to make this particular basket weave nail happen. I was not doing a very good job, and so I kept wiping it all off and trying again. And so on this attempt, I thought, I'm going to go ahead and cure the dots because I'm happy with at least that part of it. And if for some reason it doesn't work out, we'll just start with a fresh nail and we'll have one nail with dots on it. So there you go. So that's what we did. I've got it all cleaned up now and got it all cured. And now I'm going in with the Born Pretty because it actually draws lines better and it's a little easier to work with for this kind of a thing. But it doesn't do great with the dots because it's not as dark. So that's why I didn't use it for the dots. Only reason why. It's also a little thinner, so the dots, by the time you're done with the whole nail, the top row has gotten rather fat and the bottom row is still the small dots you started with. So sorry, I'm struggling there. I've been trying to cover up that that jewel thing that has the magnet on it that holds the stand because it really throws off the camera. It makes it, the light bounces off of it and it doesn't look right. So now you just want to do these lines back and forth, one just the way you saw me, one going down, one going up, and opposite on the next line, opposite on the next line. And then, because really what you're doing is mimicking the look of ribbons being woven together. And then you just go and make those little lines again to mimic the ribbons on the top. There is a step in this that I did, and I don't know what I think I accidentally didn't press record. And I think that's the case because also I didn't press, I think that I thought it was recording because you'll see in a minute that I actually start again and I've already got part of the white on. So you'll see what I mean in a minute. But the thing I didn't record at all, and now here you go. I needed it to pop up so you could see. In the ones that look like they're going underneath, there's a little shading there. And I did that with just a drop of that Born Pretty and a drop of alcohol, mixed it together to thin it out, and used a tiny brush to just make some shading. So it looked like the one going over it was casting a shadow. That's all. And then I just put these white lines on because it gave it some definition. And I've seen several videos where they did this, and any of them that did the little white highlights like this, I liked the best. And so I figured I would mimic that in the look we did here today. And I actually think this is a very effective look. I really, really like this nail a lot. It takes a little bit of time though, so if you're doing this, prepare yourself for some time. And you know what? If you struggle with it, like I said, this was my 5th try. And it still is not by any stretch of the imagination perfect, okay? It's not. It's just cute. And you know what? We'll try it again in a set sometime and try to perfect it a little more. Now, this is another basket weave technique, and we're going to use the magnetic polish. And as you can see, I already had the middle square down, and I used the magnet to turn everything really purple. And on these next two squares, I'm going to go ahead and use the magnet to turn everything gray. And that's how I'm going, between that and variegating the size of the rectangles, that's how I'm going to mimic the look of the basket weave. Now, this was another thing I saw in a video. If I can find the video, I think it was a Facebook thing, I will let you know what page that was from, or if it gave credit to an artist. But you can see on the second one, we're just going in. You see how the one that we started with is going kind of skinny up and down? We're going to go on this one going skinny vertically instead of horizontally. And that way it variegates the size. And instead of being purple on this one, we'll go ahead and go with the gray color. And on the sides, we'll do purple. And so that way it changes it back and forth, back and forth. It almost kind of at first looks like maybe a brick wall. But then I think when you add the lining later, it helps it a little bit look more like it. I guess I did not record doing the sides there, guys. I'm super sorry about that. But now you can see we are back to doing it more skinny, and that gives you more of the look of the ribbon going underneath again, right? This is such a fun look for an accent nail. Definitely. This would make a cute accent nail. We're going to have to do something on the new hand. And then we turn it purple. This magnetic, excuse me, this magnetic polish is very thick, and that bottle is super full. So, which I enjoy. I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. But my only thing I'm pointing out here is that it does make it difficult to clean off the brush very well. So I find myself struggling with that. Okay, I totally messed that one up, and then I come back in. Both of them, actually. Yeah, and I come back in with a little more polish. And honestly, as soon as I did, I realized I liked it thicker like that. So I do the same thing over here. Because it just really gives you a lot more of that magnetic pigment that's going to change colors, right? So I'm enjoying this polish. So I'm going to figure out some new ways. I'm going to look for tutorials and stuff and do some things. I actually today watched a video. It's not that kind of polish video, but a video by Kirsty Meakin where she did a super pretty set. And I feel like I want to try to recreate it. It's so, so pretty. So I'm not sure I have absolutely everything she had, but I think I can get somewhat close. I can do a GG version, right? And you can see here, this is just a little on the repetitive side, but really that's all these nails are, is doing the exact same thing over and over, back and forth. If you've ever done macrame, it's just like that. You know how if you do it one way, it lays flat, and if you do it the other way, it twists. Yeah, just like that. And that's what we're doing. We're just weaving. We're basket weaving. Not Hugo weaving, basket weaving. What's your favorite Hugo weaving movie? Let me know in the comment section below. I guess if I have to, oof. It's hard to choose for me. I would have to pick between The Matrix and V for Vendetta. And in The Matrix, he's a bad guy. And in V for Vendetta, he's a good guy. So, whoo, that's hard. That's really hard for me to choose. So I hope everybody had a wonderful Monday. I hope you are enjoying your Martin Luther King Day. Yay, Martin Luther King. Thank you for rocking out loud. I wish you had been with us longer. I mean, is there anything else to say besides that? He was an awesome dude. I mean, everybody's problematic in their own way, and he had some issues, but I have some issues. So let's keep it real, okay? I'm changing my mind about wanting to go all the way up on that, so I went on ahead and just pulled those corners back off. And then I think I thought that maybe it wasn't looking as purple, so I come back in with just a tiny bit more so I can do that again. There we go. All right, and here is the last bit of this part that we're going to do here. Now you've got to be sure to let me know below in that comment section. I'm using the brush here to make it go where I want it to because it's hard with that big brush. But be sure to let me know if you like these kinds of nails and if you know a different way to achieve this look, because I'm so excited about trying to do more of them. So let me know, or let me know of any other channels that you know that have a different way of doing it, or maybe at Instagram, or if you do it, link me your video or something. I can't wait to see it. And I do come in, like I said, with just a corner bit, and I sort of flood the whole area and then use the tip of the brush to create the spaces. Oh my goodness, excuse me so much. And then we come in and use that. And now I'm going to just almost in an abstract way. I don't do every single one, but we just come in and add some lines to make it look a little bit more, I guess, like ribbons, I guess you would say. I'm not sure, but I just really dug the way that it looked really a lot. So it's super awesome. Would you wear this? Do you want to wear it? Does it look like something that you would put on your nails? All right, guys, I will see you in tomorrow's video. I appreciate you watching. Here's top coat time. Oh my goodness. I really struggled this weekend to get videos made, and none of them got made because so many reasons. I started the video with part of it. Nothing I tried to do worked out, but finally this did. And so I'm going to go right now and work on some more videos for you guys for the rest of the week. And we will see you then. Bye-bye.